Can you even imagine spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on an investment and not fully investigating it? Me neither. Today, we're talking with Tim Fortunato of Independent Inspectors Network. We're going to talk about the value of a home inspection. And then we're going to head out to Ahwatukee and take a look at a place on a great golf course in the southeast part of the valley. I'm Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, the Fox Group. Join me now.
What I try to do is I try to clearly explain about common building practices at the time of construction compared to what we're building today. This house is a prime example of that. We've got the original service panel is in the mechanical closet in there. While it met code at one point, we do things a lot better now. Our recommendation there would obviously be to have an electrician come out and get a ballpark price to replace that. That's something a buyer would probably want to do. While I'm a general inspector, I can't test for asbestos. We can clearly identify it by the appearance and by some serial numbers on the side. So that's two of the things that we have going on at this house that were common practice at the time of construction, but are no longer followed today.
So when you're doing all this, you're trying to give the buyer good balance points between what they currently have and what they may need to do in the future.
That's right.
How often would you recommend somebody do a scope on the drains?
Well, that's a good question, and it does come up pretty frequently. From a general inspection standpoint, we would never say no to a buyer considering a specialist on a drain scope. With the mature vegetation, that's something that does pique our interest. We try to identify where that line goes to the main line. Anything we can't see, we want to get the buyer to see one way or another. Our inspection is limited. We can't see behind walls. We can't certainly see underground, but there is technology available to allow a consumer to find out exactly what their main drain does look like. And by all means, for the cost of that inspection compared to what it could cost them down the road if they don't identify repairs needed, the inspection does weigh out over any repairs.
I get a client from time to time says, well, this is brand new or it's just redone, so I don't need to do an inspection anyway. How would you react to that?
A lot can happen during construction on new homes, and certainly a lot can happen with older homes, ground shifting, trees growing. Those type of things can all contribute to main drain problems.
Well, thank you very much, Tim. Really appreciate all your time today. Again, Tim Fortunato, Independent Inspectors Network. Welcome to Ahwatukee. It's a southeastern part of Phoenix, probably the most southeastern tip. And with this particular property, one of the things that's fantastic about it is you're sandwiched between two of the best views you could possibly have. You've got the golf course on one side, you got South Mountain behind me, and it's not just about the views and the hiking, which is only 10 minutes away, but it's the largest municipal park in the entire country. So in this part of Ahwatukee, it's actually age restricted. In other words, 55 and older, an adult community, whereby you have these great views on the course here, an open plan. And with this particular property, we're a little over 2,000 square feet with just 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. So you have really nice open functionality and a great time here in an adult community. So now it's time to go deliver the results to those buyers. So thanks a lot for joining me here today. Special thanks to Tim Fortunato from Independent Inspectors Network. And I'm here to tell you, if you're buying a piece of real estate, the work you do on the front end, investigating that property, is going to be the difference maker between whether you're counting profits or you're counting losses into your future. I'll see you next time here on American Dream TV. I'm Lloyd Fox, Long Realty, the Fox Group.